Hi guys, welcome back to Fragments of a Simple Life, where every video I make is super simple. Today I have for you the most recent issue of Entertainment Weekly. If you follow Julia Roberts' social media page, I'm sure you have already seen this. It's kind of been all over the place, but I just got it in the mail and I have not taken a look inside yet. This is the romantic double issue in time for Valentine's Day, of course. And this is the cast of the movie My Best Friend's Wedding. It says you're cordially invited to attend the reunion of My Best Friend's Wedding, which is a romantic comedy that came out in 1997, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think 1997. Basically, for those of you who have never seen it, these two are best friends, and he's engaged to her. She realizes that she loves him and wants to break up the wedding. So she's supposed to be going to the wedding to like be the best man, basically, or best woman. But instead she tries to break them up. And this is her gay friend that comes along for the ride, basically, which is hilarious. He's very funny in the movie. I'm about to give away the ending, so plug your ears if you haven't seen it. Julia Roberts fails. She does not break up the wedding. She does not stop it from happening. She kind of comes to her senses, which is good. Because you shouldn't break up someone's wedding. That's mean. Look at that dress. Holy moly. It's a whole lot of tulle. It's really pretty though. I love the color. If I were to get like remarried, or not remarried, my husband and I are happily married. If I were to renew my vows, I would probably do something like that. I've already done white. So per usual, this issue has sound bites, different funny quotes from different shows. We'll just read one from Karen, from Will and Grace, played by Megan Mullally. She says, "It's a piece of paper. It doesn't mean anything. It's like a restraining order or the Constitution." Editor's notes. Seeing Stars. I love Sarah Paulson. She's a good actress. Of course, we have The Must List. Miracle Workers, which is a show on TV, is #1. It says the afterlife comedy genre welcomes through its pearly gates a quirky new series about low-level angels tasked with answering prayers to save Earth from annihilation. It's on TBS, and God, of course, is Steve Buscemi because why not? And Daniel Radcliffe is playing an angel. Movies, Velvet Buzzsaw. This is with Jake Gyllenhaal. I just saved this on Netflix. For those of you in the US, I don't know if it's everywhere, but I know in the US it's on Netflix. Yeah, it says right there it's on Netflix. It's like, it looks like a really bizarre indie movie. It's about a guy who owns, I think, like a art gallery. Yeah, he's the owner of a gallery, and he's haunted by paintings. At least in the previews, I haven't watched it yet, but they seem to come to life, but like in a horrible way. I want to watch it, but kind of like not alone, so I haven't watched it yet. This is #3, a book that they're recommending called The World According to Fannie Davis. #4 was the movie Cold Pursuit. This is Liam Neeson, but it kind of looks like funny and like dark comedy, but also action-packed like his usual movies. It's not for me personally as far as my taste, but if I was going to watch like an action movie or thriller, this seems like it would be it because it seems like it's funny too, which is right up my alley. Okay, we have number 6, documentary now. The Helen Mirren hosted spoof show enters its 52nd season, really its third, with a fresh slate of docs for creators. Fred Armisen, Seth Meyers, Bill Hader. That's some funny people. That's funny. It says that there's a guest cast that includes Owen Wilson as a wild cult leader and Kate Blanchett as a provocative performance artist. It's on IFC. I've never heard of that show. It looks good though. Lego Movie 2, the second part. That is what we are going to see. If you are watching this on Monday the 11th, happy birthday to my son. He's 3 years old on the 11th, and we're taking him to see Lego Movie 2, the second part. As soon as his sister gets out of school, we're going to go to the mall and go out to eat, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're watching this on February 11th, happy birthday to my baby boy. And Tiffany Haddish is one of the characters, one of the voices. Doom Patrol plus the Umbrella Academy. Or Doom Patrol. The Umbrella Academy is another new show. I love her. But there's another new show on Netflix. It's like a gothic family family movie, I guess, where like they all have powers. All the siblings have powers, and I think they get adopted by a man who then dies, but Ellen Page is in it. A-list appetizers. Oscar special. What is he making? Oh, brioche French toast. Yum. Go for the gold. For a backdrop worthy of best production design, turn these tips from Bravo's Backyard Envy. Does anybody do Oscar parties? I've never done that before. I've never gone to an Oscar party. I don't know, like, I guess since becoming a mom, if I get out, it's a kids movie, or like last year my husband and I went to like multiple concerts. That's just how I spend my time, and there's no like awards for concerts. I don't know, so I personally just I don't go to the movies often enough to care to watch the Oscars, I guess. I like to see who wins and then go watch that movie. Like A Star is Born, I never saw that. Black Panther, even though I love like all movies based on comics, Black Panther is one that's still sitting on Netflix for me that I haven't watched yet. The favorite, Bohemian Rhapsody. Don't tell my husband, but I kind of want to buy that for him for Valentine's Day. Hopefully he's not watching, because I haven't seen that, and he is a humongous Queen fan. Like his favorite songs are by Queen. Let's see, it says Save the Date, Hollywood's Greatest Untold Rom-Com Edition. 65 pages of makeovers, kisses, and dancing. Let's just take a look inside here. Oh, that's a cute picture. Best friends forever. I'm not going to read this word by word because copyright, but let's just look at all the cool pictures. It says, we said a little prayer. That's a song that they sing. I'm not going to sing that either because I don't want to get in trouble. But in the song, it's, I'll say a little prayer for you. I'm sure you guys can fill in the blanks if you haven't seen the movie. But it says, they reunited the cast of My Best Friend's Wedding. I don't care what anybody says. Julia Roberts, she's my favorite actress, I think. My favorite female actress of all time. This is them now, and this is them in the movie. It says it was shot in Chicago in summer of 1996 by the same guy that did Muriel's Wedding, and a script by the same guy that did Rain Man. It's pretty good. She's so pretty. She's like timeless. And these are the two that became husband and wife, like I said. Look at that dress. Here, I'll hold it up for you guys so you can get a better look. Isn't that just gorgeous? So much gown. Like, I don't know where you're going. It's really, I feel like it's a dress that's made for editorials. This is a scene in the movie where Julia Roberts tries to embarrass Cameron Diaz's character because she's very prissy, by making her do karaoke. And Julia Roberts knows that Cameron Diaz's character cannot sing at all. So, so she gets up and she starts singing, and even though she's horrendous, everyone finds it like endearing in this whole entire bar. So they're like clapping and singing along and like attempting to embarrass her in public. Because remember, she's trying to break them up, or she's trying to break them up. It doesn't work. She doesn't embarrass her, unfortunately. Says that my best friend's wedding opened on June 20th, 1997 to 21 million and ended up with a domestic gross of 127 million. That's crazy. It says Mulroney and Diaz, these two, believe that Michael and Kimmy, that's her name in the movie, Kimmy, that they're living somewhere happily ever after. That's cute. Now we have the 1980s, When Harry Met Sally. This movie is timeless. It is a classic. Meg Ryan, Billy Crystal. This was a good movie back then. It's a relatable movie now. It's really a story about, like, can people who are just friends make it work? Like, it's just a good movie. If you have never seen, I own it, but if you've never seen this movie, go buy it. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon or something for like $3, $5. I don't know. Just go buy it, watch it. It's relatable. If you've ever had a friend that you had feelings for, if you ever had a relationship and you wanted it to be more than what it is. Oh, look at this. It says a rom-com map of NYC. New York Public Library, Sex and the City. Carrie's dream wedding at the library becomes a nightmare when Mr. Big can't follow through. Oh, raise your hand as a Sex and the City fan if you would ever have forgiven that. It made me so mad that she forgave that. Empire State Building, Sleepless in Seattle. The most romantic spot in the city for our first meeting. How cute. Staten Island Ferry, Working Girl. Tess makes the daily trek on her ascent to the corner office. That's funny. There's a whole bunch. (1984) Splash is with Daryl Hannah and Tom Hanks. In 1984, I was 1 year old, but I have seen this movie since then, and it's very good. Pretty in Pink, again, 1986. I was born, but I was 3 years old. I've seen this movie many, many times, and it's very good. Say Anything, 1989. That is also a very good movie, but I've only seen it like one time, believe it or not. 1987. I have not seen this movie, but I heard good things. Some Kind of Wonderful. Mannequin, that's a good movie. That's with Kim Cattrall before anyone ever knew her in Sex and the City, and it's bizarre because she still looks the same. Like exactly the same. 1990s, For Weddings and a Funeral. This is a very good movie. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. It's funny, it's romantic. He looks the same too, so strange. This is 1994. Jerry Maguire. Such Renee Zellweger, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Tom Cruise. It's good stuff. It's directed by Cameron Crowe. It says 3 things you didn't know. Number 1, Renee Zellweger's chemistry with Cruise is what won her the role. Once Cameron Crowe saw Renee Zellweger read with already cast Tom Cruise, he knew she was Dorothy. Aww. And her unknown status, because she wasn't very well known, that movie really skyrocketed her career. He said that was part of the appeal. He said, how great would it be if Tom Cruise falls in love with somebody you've never really seen before? Oh, that's so cute. Cuba Gooding Jr. was pulled over in real life during a pivotal scene. Oh my gosh. Show me the money phone call. The actor actually dialed one another. Oh, they really did dial one another while filming. While Tom is doing his version, Cuba is off camera driving around the Sony lot screaming. I had no idea security really stopped him. Oh my gosh. And when it was Cuba's turn to shoot his side of the conversation, Cruise called from the set of Eyes Wide Shut. He's in England just yelling, show me the money. Oh wow. Zellweger nailed an iconic line on the last take. You had me at hello. Sorry guys if you hear birds. It's a daytime video. If you've never watched a video by me before, birds live in my backyard and they won't leave. Seriously, I'm not joking. Notting Hill, 1999, very good movie. It's kind of like a British love story starring Julia Roberts, but she's not British, but Hugh Grant is, and the movie takes place in London, I think. So, yeah. Boomerang, 1992. Oh my gosh. Makeover Magic. 1990, Pretty Woman. These are all people who got makeovers. And Clueless, 1995. Oh my gosh, Brittany Murphy. She was a tomboy in the beginning. Miss Congeniality, 2000. Princess Diaries, 2001. And then we have a repeat. Same chick, different movie. Devil Wears Prada, 2006. And Enchanted in 2007. She's All That, 1999. Oh, if you are between, I don't know, 25 and my age, you probably know exactly what this movie is. '2000s. 27 Dresses. That was a good movie. That's Katherine Heigl. That's a pretty dress. There's just so many romantic comedies. I spend more time talking about 27 Dresses now than I did 10 years ago. I'm very grateful. Women are finding and growing up with those stories. Location, location, location. 2003, Something's Gotta Give. I feel like a lot of people thought like, oh, this movie's about, it's like a romantic comedy about like old people because it's Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton. This movie is so dang funny. I loved every single bit of it. It doesn't matter how old or young you are. This is a really good movie. The Holiday, 2006. Highly recommend this movie. Cameron Diaz. Oh, what's her face? Kate Winslet. It's good. It's really good. It's complicated. That's another movie. It's 2009. That's another movie that's kind of like Something's Gotta Give, where it's an quote unquote older couple, so like no one wants to like see it that's younger, but you have to see it. It's super funny, very charismatic, very good. 51st Dates alternative ending. The director fought to keep the comedy's non-storybook ending because 50 First Dates is with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. And if you've never seen it, she basically has amnesia from a car accident where every single day she wakes up and she doesn't remember the day before, or the day before that, and the day before that. So every single day, she like does the same thing over and over again. It's actually kind of sad, but I guess there's supposed to be an alternative ending. But the way that it ends for real is that she still has amnesia. I'm not gonna read the whole thing because I don't want to get in trouble, but I guess maybe it was supposed to end with her getting the help she needed or something. I don't know. Hitch. This is a very good movie. 3 things you didn't know about Hitch. Alexander Skarsgård was mostly cut. Smith ambushed Sarah Jessica Parker during filming. Because I think it's in New York mostly. The dance sequence was key. When Smith and Tennant pitched new ideas to Sony, one of those was Will just showing Amy how funny it could be. Oh, at the dance scene. That's funny. Says we never would have gotten all those songs if we were just a movie at Sony. We got them because Will had all those relationships. The Wedding Planner. That's with Jennifer Lopez and Matthew McConaughey. Julia Stiles was so popular in the like late 90s and early 2000s. 10 Things I Hate About You, 1999. Down to You, 2000. The Prince and Me, 2004. Crazy. Bridget Jones' Diary, 2001. There's like 3 of these movies, I think, but nothing beats the first one. 13 Going on 30, 2004. If you haven't seen it, you gotta see it. It's like it's a cult classic. A Brief History of Waxing, A Bad Mom's Christmas, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Hitch, Miss Congeniality, and What Women Want. What Women Want is funny. Very funny. Oh, 500 Days of Summer. This is such a good movie, you guys. It's so cute. It says Zooey Deschanel and Joseph Gordon-Levitt rewatched their 2009 romance, 500 Days of Summer. That movie's good, and it's relatable, and it's depressing, and it's closer to real life about 2 people that just really fall head over heels with each other, but they don't stay together. They like end up saying goodbye to each other. It's very good. Nearly Beloved. 2 starry Brits, Kate Winslet and Hugh Grant, were in the running for these big UK set romps. Renee Zellweger had serious competition when it came to playing the title character of Bridget Jones' Diary. Kate Winslet was brilliant to the director, but Renee had a fantastic humility which made her winning in every way. Wow. They didn't know that Renee was American. That's very interesting. And Hugh Grant wanted a break from rom-coms after Bridget Jones' The Edge of Recent. So they almost got Jude Law to do his role. I had no idea. Simon and Riverdale. Greg Berlanti directed a small, groundbreaking film about a group of gay friends in LA, the Broken Hearts Club. Serendipity, another good movie. Now, would we call Bridesmaids a rom-com? I guess so. In the end, I mean, but you almost forget that it's a romantic comedy, or that the girl gets the guy in the end, or that there's a guy that she wants, because it's just so funny. If you haven't seen it, there's some gross parts, but go see it. That's another movie that I definitely own for sure. It says rom-coms best dresses. 2018, Rachel, Constant Wu and Crazy Rich Asian. 2003 is Eva, played by Gabrielle Union in Deliver Us from Eva. 2003 is Andy, played by Kate Hudson in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That is a very pretty dress on her in that movie. 2003 we have Juliet, played by Keira Knightley in Love Actually. 2002 we have Marissa, played by Jennifer Lopez in Made in Manhattan. 1997 we have Julianne, played by Julia Roberts in My Best Friend's Wedding. That's what she wears in the wedding. And then in 1990 we have Julia Roberts again, playing Vivian in Pretty Woman. Oh, sorry guys, that was my bracelet. And then in 1986 we have Andy, played by Molly Ringwald, Pretty in Pink. She, I think, makes that dress herself. I don't remember though. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. We have engagement rings from While You Were Sleeping, Sweet Home Alabama, The Family Stone, Sex and the City 2, and Crazy Rich Asians. That's a heck of a ring right there. Holy moly. Crazy Stupid Love. That's a great movie. Emma Stone, Ryan Gosling. It's funny, it's comical, it's relatable. It's just good. The Evolution of the Gay Best Friend from 1987 to Crazy Rich Asians from last year. Rom-com redefined. Oh, that's right. The What Men Want, the gender swapping movie, where I think that comes out this year, doesn't it? Or is it already out? I think it comes out this year. That's cool. Alright. Best Actor and Actress predictions. Glenn Close, Lady Gaga, Christian Bale. Like, raise your hand. I haven't even seen this movie, but I just feel like there's so much buzz that he's gonna win. Yeah. I really have a feeling that's dedication. He was unrecognizable. Like a whole page dedicated to Sam Elliott. He's had such a long career, and he has the most memorable, like, super low, like, masculine, like, cowboy voice. That guy should do ASMR. He should get a channel. I would watch it because he has the best voice. TV, This Is Beth. Oh, look. On This Is Us. Beth's mom is coming to town. Avril comes up for air. The influential pop rock singer is back with a soulful new record. Head Above Water comes out this week, the 15th. And a fresh outlook on life. She chats with EW. We won't read it all, but she looks great in that picture. It's crazy, like, she was young when I was young, and now we're, like, old. I'm older than her, though. Trisha Yearwood. She has her first album out in 12 years. Wow. Good for her. I think she had a channel on, I don't know if it's a Food Network or the Cooking Channel, but she had, like, her own cooking show. Just, like, down home, like, family recipes. Alright, and in the middle of the bullseye this week, we have Russian Doll. It says watch, rewatch, repeat. I'm still on episode 1 of this. I already love it. She is an amazing actress. Yeah, I'm excited to keep watching it, and this makes me more excited that they're not saying anything bad about it. This is the Lego movie that we're gonna go see. It says it's not an action movie without at least one jawline. Oh, they have this on the outside. That sucks. It says, What Men Want. We're guessing not this. Oh, it is already out. That's mean. Dang. Alright, you guys. That is it for me. That is it for this video. This week's Entertainment Weekly. I hope you enjoyed reading along with me. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, and I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye.